All right. Hello, chat. How's it going? Hopefully well. We're back. We are continuing with RE2 today. And today specifically, we're going to be getting the infinite Gatling gun, which is the hardest unlockable in RE2 to get. Maybe not the best one in terms of like just the power of it, but definitely the most difficult to obtain. Because we have to do, well, you can do either B scenario, but we're going to be doing Leon B in under 2.5 hours with no saves. That is the criteria to get the Gatling gun. So I have to do it all in one straight shot, super fast, and I can't save it all. So if I die, we also reset the whole thing. It's great. Let me just get started in case I die relatively early. You never know. You never know. Another easy stream? Indeed. Indeed. And we're not going to do infinite ammo weapons for this one, I don't think. Don't think we're doing it. I already did a whole playthrough with both of the other ones. And I don't think that I want to do it here for one reason. Because, like, it would make my life a lot easier, obviously, to just, like, bring the infinite rocket launcher, blast through the whole thing. But we haven't gotten the 4th survivor to unlock yet, which is slightly concerning because, like, we should have gotten it to unlock. I don't know why we haven't. Hold on. Hold on. I'm reading forums and stuff to see if maybe there's some like weird thing behind it. Oh, that's right. Even for it to pop, one of your playthroughs has to be in A rank. So yeah, I would have to do this. Well, I can still get an A rank with one of the infinite ammos, I think. Hold on. I think it's possible, actually. It would have to be basically perfect. But hold on. Here's the whole point system. Oh no. No, I can't do it. That's right. Infinite ammo will lose an A rank. So yeah, no infinite ammo. No infinite ammo this time. Coming off of 2 playthroughs of doing it. We're gonna have to actually think. It's gonna be such a pain to put effort into it instead of just blindly running around. The worst. It is a save file thing, but we should have gotten it on the last run.
Claire Redfield succeeded in
Although,
escaping from the city, along
it's
with
possible
only
that
other survivors,
the actual unlock criteria is just to get an A rank on the
a
B
young girl
scenario.
named Sherry.
Like, everything online says that you have to get
However,
an A rank on one of the 2
lone survivor
during a
of
playthrough.
Raccoon
So like if
City
you get an A rank on Claire A and then finish Leon B, it should unlock no matter what. But we did that and it didn't unlock. So that's where I was confused, and that's why I'm just not gonna mess with the infinite ammo and see if maybe we can get it to pop up this time. Because according to like every source on the internet, we should have gotten it already. No, there were no bugs or anything. It just, we didn't get the unlock, so something weird must have happened that I just don't understand. There must be something behind it. Okay. 2.5 hours, go. It's on. No infinite ammos. No first aid sprays. No ink ribbons. Should be a run, certainly. Although, to be honest, no ink ribbons does just save a little extra inventory space. If I skip all those pickups, right? Saves us a tiny bit of space. I don't know if it'll be like a meaningful amount, but it's something. There we are. That took a while. Do want that. Oh my god, get rid of this knife as soon as possible. Yeah, I don't know why we didn't get it last time, but unfortunately, we'll just have to do another one of these speed runs the legitimate way. As painful as that might be. Going for S rank? There is no S rank. So we're going for A rank. A is the highest rank on RE2.
Hey, get over here! Hurry! I can't set her down. I'll drop you a rope ladder. Grab onto it. Come on, just a little more.
I will never get over this scene.
Stay back. Don't come any closer. Stay back.
God damn it. Just had to go and mess it up for everyone. But which rank? Ha, 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 ha. Hello, John Fuzz. Oh. He's useless. Just had to go and fill the pilot with bullets. I'm just realizing that my lighting's a little off. I swear, like, almost every single day for the last 2 weeks straight, I have done the lighting for stream, and then the sun has, like, come out immediately after and messed with it. Maybe I should have gone... no. That's fine. It would have been more time to do it that way. I thought for a second maybe I should have unlocked the door while I was right there, but it would have just been a whole lot of extra running. I'll take it. That might be a bad idea to take the small key, but I'm going for it. Okay, I want to go get the shotgun. Grab... Oh yeah, the medallion as well. And then the key from that. I have to think B scenario. I have to think again. God damn it. Why can't we just cheese it with infinite ammo, Capcom? Give me back my rocket launcher. I got so used to my uber casual, like, run through the game with a rocket launcher and clear it in 2 hours without thinking. It runs well while looking great. Well, it's machine games, so of course. I think, granted, I don't know anything about the Indiana Jones game, but knowing machine games, is it running on id Tech? Perchance? That game kind of came out of nowhere where I was just, ooh, just randomly reminded that it was, you know, something that was coming out. It is id Tech, okay. Machine Games normally uses id Tech, so I wasn't sure if they were for Indiana Jones or not. But that makes sense. Who's Machine Games? They did the Wolfenstein reboots. So The New Order, The Old Blood, Wolfenstein 2. And they're also doing that new Indiana Jones game. That's theirs. Got the shotgun. Gonna get my key. We're gonna do this the legit way today. As much of a pain as that is. Their police issued berets and shoulder pads. That's a great question. That is a very, very good question, actually. Where the fuck am I going now? Oh god, I don't remember B scenario that well. Speedrun. But I don't know where I'm going. Shit, where is the... Is the key card in the room where you bring the jewels, I think? I don't need to drop anything. I don't know what I'm doing. That sounds right. I think the key card is in that room now. Worst part of all these RE2 scenarios back to back. You'd think that it would mean I know everything, like item location wise. Oh fuck, I can't go in there yet. Yeah. But what it actually means is that from playing all 4 scenarios, like all over the place, I get all 4 of them mixed up because they all have slightly different item placements. I can't open a speedrun and watch it because the game timer runs while it's paused. Plus, where's the fun in that anyway? I probably... Oh! Okay, I know what we're doing. The valve is down here. Use the valve. The card is in that room. Yeah. Okay. I know what we're doing now. I don't even know if I'm gonna have to shoot anything here, just in case. I know what we're doing now. I'm back on track. You'd think I would know this game better after like 20 years of playing it, but here we are. I just ran for the one door I knew was unlocked and was like, well, it'll probably come to me by the time I get there. It did. As stupid of an idea as that might have been, it did work. Do I want to fight Mr. X on the first one? Because he's going to drop handgun ammo. But he's going to drop like 30 bullets of handgun ammo. So that might be worth trading 5 shotgun shells-ish for. I think it's like 5 shotgun shells and a few handgun shots, like 3 or 4 handgun shots after that, if I'm not mistaken. Leon's shotgun weirdly doesn't do a lot of damage to Mr. X, especially compared to like Claire's grenade launcher at this point in her B scenario. Destroys Mr. X. Leon's shotgun, not so much. Found someone speedrun the big boss rank in MGS1 and killed every boss. Got an hour 38. An hour 38 in MGS1? Like, all bosses? How? Genuine question? How? That's a crazy fast time. Because there's that one skip in MGS1 that, what's it? Right at the beginning, like before you get to the DARPA chief, you can skip all the way to the interrogation with Revolver Ocelot. And I did that one on stream. I learned how to do that on stream when we did the big boss rank. It was awesome. It was a really cool, because that's legitimately, like, if you haven't played MGS1, it brings you from about 10 minutes into the game to about halfway through the game. with one simple skip. Granted, it's not that simple. It's a boundary break, like cutscene trigger skip. But it's pretty awesome regardless. Also, we're not going to talk about me absent-mindedly just sprinting right into Mr. X, okay? There we go. Free up the slot. Snake turns himself in, speedrun strat. No, you like break out of bounds with a glitch. And then you run around like in that hallway to the other side of the door that leads to the interrogation room. And for some reason, when you run into the door from the other side out of bounds, it triggers the cutscene. There's no good reason for it to trigger that cutscene, but it actually just skips you to the point where the interrogation happens. It's super weird, but when you do it in-game, it's pretty cool. It's honestly, it's one of those things that's like, this has no reason to work, but the fact that it does is awesome. Yeah, this is the card key, isn't it? Absolutely. See? I know where we're going. You're in good hands, chat. I got this. We got about another 2 hours and 15 minutes to reach the end. We got a little more than that. It's like 2 hours, 17 minutes, I think, that we have left. I don't know. Not keeping track exactly. My favorite of the first three. Me too. Although, RE3 grows on me a little every time. I have to admit. I've found over the years that RE3 is one of those games that every time I get back to RE3, I do like it a little bit more. Just a little bit. I don't know if it'll ever overtake RE2. But we'll see. We're fairly close to finishing up RE2. We have this, assuming I get it this time. And then we have Fourth Survivor and Tofu. And then we haven't decided if we're gonna do Extreme Battle or not, just because it's like the version of the game that I have has Extreme Battle, but it wasn't in the original RE2 release. It's just that I happen to have a DualShock edition. But then, right, sorry. We did the original RE1 for PS1. So it's like, do we do the added stuff from later releases in RE2, even though we didn't do them in RE1? Like, it's just not consistent, but it's kind of just if people want to or not. I don't really care too much either way. Tofu is great. I can't remember. I heard the story once of, like, how Tofu ended up becoming a part of this game. And I don't remember it exactly. I remember it being something ridiculous. One of those stories that makes you love game dev just a little bit more. Ooh, no, I'm a noob. Fuck. This drawer has a first aid spray. I do remember B scenario well enough to remember that, so I don't want to use the key on that drawer. Might as well showcase Chris in Extreme Battle. Is he unlocked off the bat, or am I gonna have to, like, play it a decent bit? I don't know. I've played probably like 20 minutes of RE2 Extreme Battle in my entire life, to be honest with you. Like, I have played it, but it was years ago and I barely played it. Like, it was when I was younger. I tried it out. Don't want that. Have to unlock him. I don't know. We'll see. Well, again, when we're at that point, It's just up to chat. Oh, that's a first aid spray. Is there nothing in here on B scenario? I guess not. First aid spray, ink ribbon, and a document that's for Claire. Leon B, there's nothing in there. Oh, that's right. Yeah, it was like there was a similar model that they were using to test hitboxes. Someone thought it looked like tofu, so they just changed him a little bit to make him literally tofu and put him in. Yeah, we can skip those two. I think you should. We might. I'm just not 100% if we will or won't. So I'm not gonna say it either way, but maybe. RE3 though, we are definitely gonna do a lot of mercenaries, which I think I've also played like 10 minutes of mercenaries on RE3 ever as well. So that should be fun. That's most mercenaries modes in RE though for me. I think the most I've ever played a mercenaries mode is like RE4 remake. And I think I played it for like an hour. So legitimate, like I've never really been that big on mercenaries. Because if I boot up an RE game, ah shit, I thought I could slip by. I went for it. I got a little ballsy. If I'm booting up an RE game, I want to play like the actual scenario campaign, and I don't just want to play like the little combat mini game. Oh, there's no zombies in here though, and there should be 2 greens, right? Both really fun and frustrating. I think it'll be a good time doing RE3 mercenaries, just because so many of the game's unlockables are actually tied to playing mercenaries. Like here, Extreme Battle is not really that important to anything else, because it was just, they added it later for DualShock to give more of a reason to buy DualShock. But like with RE3, because it was part of the original game, it's much more like tied into the, I guess, progression, if you're going for all the unlockables. Like you do, you know, you play a couple scenario runs for a couple things, and then you have to go and play some mercenaries to grind out some stuff there, and then you go back, and it's kind of cool. When I was looking at the unlockables list, it sounded really fun, the way that it's worked in there. I only grabbed this one small key for the upgraded handgun parts, and it's kind of a pain in the ass to lug it around, but we're close. We'll get it soon. How does this door unlock in B scenario? I'll probably remember when we get up to it. Oh no, do I have to, I don't have to run back around, do I? Don't tell me that it comes from the art room where you put the like red jewels. That's not that key in B scenario, is it? Because that would be very unfortunate. How long have I been going for? About 20 minutes. We're fine so far. I split up RE2 in my head as like 5 main sections. One of those is the factory, so that helps with splitting it up into smaller pieces. So being almost done with like the first half of the RPD already, we're making good pace. Despite me needing to rethink all of the routing and inventory management again for the first time in a minute after 2 whole runs of infinite ammo. All right, what do we got? Oh, first aid spray back there. I just always run back there out of habit. It is back there. It's not worth it. I don't know if there's anything even under this in B. I feel like I've done this so many times on stream already. Yeah, there's nothing. I always go, what's under the book? Nothing. All right, give me the magnum, and we dip. Oh, or I missed the door. That's fine too. How many characters are in RE3? Mercenaries, that is. Oh shit. Like Nikolai, Mikhail, Jill is in there, right? Carlos. And then... Oh. Jill is not in there. It's just Carlos, Nikolai, and Mikhail. Jill is not in there.
Wait.
Oh. How many mercenaries modes in RE don't have like the main character of the game as a mercenaries character? Also, this door is just unlocked in B scenario. I was sitting here like, oh my god, wait, what's gonna happen? How do I unlock this door? It's just not even locked in this run. Works for me. Oh no, I didn't mean equip. There we go. I think only Nemesis.
Leon.
That sounds about right. Like RE4, Leon is there.
Claire, you made it.
Does RE5 have mercenaries? I know 6 does. 5 has it, right? Surely.
Yeah, you just
You can tell how much I love mercenaries by how little I know about
It's
mercenaries.
too dangerous for her to stay here alone. Leon, I'll go look for her. You go and find us a way out of here.
Compared to my normal, like, encyclopedic knowledge of Resident Evil, as soon as we start talking about mercenaries, I'm just like, does 5 even have it, you guys? Yep. I clearly know a lot about them. Handgun parts are big. Thank God I don't have to carry around that key anymore. What does the third small key get you with Leon? I can't remember. You get to play as 2 Weskers? Is it like... I mean, obviously superpower Wesker. Star's outfit and... Yeah, okay. Does Star's outfit still have his goofy powers or not? I'm assuming it doesn't, and that's like the actual difference outside of just cosmetics, or maybe I'm giving RE5 too much credit. I don't know. I tend to do that. I tend to give RE5 too much credit. I don't think so? Damn. Or do you mean you don't think he has the powers? Really fun alternative mode. It is. It's just when I boot up RE, I don't want to play mercenaries. That's not what I'm booting up RE for. If I was gonna play Resident Evil for the combat, I would play most other games, to be honest with you. That's coming from a Resident Evil fanboy. It's not that I don't love them, but like, if I was just playing for the combat, I would not be playing Resident Evil. Outside of maybe 4 Remake. 4 Remake's combat is actually that good, I would say. Especially, man, the weapons in 4 Remake. Just like just how well they tuned like the sandbox with all the different weapons in 4 Make. That shit's so good. Oh my god, my inventory is a disaster right now. What am I doing? What am I doing? At least 1 green herb. Both have powers, I think. Damn. Oh, but they have separate loadouts. Okay. Fair enough. Star's Wesker is unbelievably broken? Really? Is it like Code Veronica Wesker then, and not like RE1 Wesker? Because at first I was thinking RE1. But it must be Code Veronica Wesker then. If he has his powers and is super busted. Oh, I thought I was past the range. God damn it. Not close enough either. Yikes. Don't make me magnum the liquor. Fuck this up. It's post CV Wesker with the Stars uniform. Okay. Ow. Ow. Still fine. Just give me the piece and I can leave. You know, for a no save run, I'm really pushing it with all the healing items and the damage here. This is a little sketchier than it realistically should be. You'd think I would play a little more carefully here. All right. Toss that back in. Oh. Sorry, I had a moment where I was like, why do I not have the heart key yet? Where's the heart key? But I remember. I know what I haven't done. Hello, Glenn. Welcome back. Roughly 30 minutes per main area. Would mean I've got about 3 minutes to get to the basement from now. This is fine. Granted, again, one of those main areas, like the way that I split it up in my head, is the factory. So the factory takes like 5 minutes to get through. Yeah, Leon B's speedrun, no saves. No infinite ammo either. Unfortunately. Oh, I'm in orange? Ah, shit. That's not good. That's really not good. We make it work. That's... Okay. I'm gonna need these guys gone anyway. Charlie just started streaming PoE 2. Man, I told myself that I would not buy PoE 2 until yesterday, like near the end of stream. I just was like, yeah, I can't resist. I'm gonna do it. Because I'm such a PoE 1 fan, like if you've heard me talk about it on stream. I think I played like 400 hours of PoE 1. I'm a big fan. Suffice to say. And I wasn't gonna buy it because PoE is a free-to-play game. I played 400 hours of PoE 1, and I never once even spent a penny on it. Like, that's one of the most incredible things about it, is I was a total free-to-play player, was able to get like 400 hours out of it, and even then, I could have played more, I just didn't. And man, I told myself I wouldn't buy PoE 2, but I caved. I caved so hard. And now here we are. I played like 3 hours since stream yesterday already of PoE 2. I've already lost 3 hardcore characters because I thought I was hot shit, went straight into hardcore. Did not go as planned. Path of Exile, yeah. Which, if you don't know it, all you need to know is that it's the greatest ARPG ever. The people try to tell you it's Diablo 2. It's a boomer take.
Nanomachine, son.
And I love Diablo 2. But Diablo 2 next to Path of Exile is like little baby game. Oh, where's the club key? Oh, fuck. What is the A in ARPG? Okay, let me preface it. It is action. ARPG does just mean action RPG, which then a lot of people are like, oh, so like Skyrim is an ARPG. No. It's one of those genres that has a name that sounds like it should apply to a lot more than it does, but it's a very specific genre. Think Diablo. If you picture Diablo in your head, I feel like everyone has at least seen Diablo gameplay at some point in their life, right? Picture Diablo in your head, that's an ARPG. And I fucking love ARPGs. Where the fuck is this key? I'm sorry, am I missing something? I must be missing something, clearly. Am I dumb? Oh, I am dumb. Fuck. This is a waste of time. Top down? No, it's ARPG is just ARPG and it's not top down, it's isometric. And I'm only calling you out on that, Ryden, because I know you're a game design guy, so like, come on. Confusing your isometric and your top down camera angles? Come on now. You're better than this. You're better than this. I know you are. Oh, I don't want to go this way. Man, there's a zombie in my way this way. Isometric is basically the same. No. The differences they have, visually they're almost the same, but the differences they have on gameplay are big. Big difference on the actual, like how the games control and stuff. Also, speaking of PoE 2, they added a fucking WASD control scheme. I told myself I would try it for at least the first week of the game and like really give it some time to try to let it sink in and see if I prefer it. And it's so weird. Because like in general, it feels so wrong to me to play an ARPG while not just using my mouse for like 90% of the game. It feels wrong to me to play an ARPG and not be using my mouse for like 90% of inputs. But, and there's a big but on this one, I cannot lie. At the same time, the WASD movement makes the combat, and especially the boss fights, way better. Like way smoother. So it's kind of weird. I'm torn on it. I don't know how to feel about it. Forgot how brutal that game can get. That's what I love. Most ARPGs are based on Diablo, Path of Exile included. Or not based on, sorry. Inspired by, that's what I'm looking for. Diablo. And so they all kind of take inspiration from the difficulty as well. And PoE is, in my opinion, the hardest. Well, no. It's the second hardest ARPG I've ever played behind Diablo 1, which is definitely the hardest Diablo game because holy shit. Has anyone in chat played Diablo 1 to completion? Am I just the crazy man who's done it like a couple times? I can't be the only one here who's actually like thoroughly played Diablo 1, right? I have? Okay, good. It's not just me. I've completed Diablo 1 once as each of the 3 classes. I never did it as the, is it the monk? Is that the class that the Hellfire DLC, or sorry, expansion added? Was it Monk, I want to say? I've got 1 and 2 in my backlog, but haven't. Oh man, 2? Diablo 2 is so good. Like, I would say, if we're talking the best ARPGs ever, and I'm not going to include PoE 2 because A, it's only been out for a day, and B, it's in early access, so it's not even 1.0 yet. So I'm not even going to include it, especially because I've only played 3 hours of it. But, I would say Path of Exile is like the ARPG to kill all others. Like, none of the others can keep up with what PoE was doing for like the 10 years that it was actively getting updates on a regular basis and everything. Like, no ARPG comes close to what Path of Exile 1 is, but Diablo 2 is the second. Diablo 2 is definitely the second place for best ARPG ever. But even then, I would say that the gap between Diablo 2 and PoE is pretty substantial. Just because of what PoE is. Like, it's hard to overstate. If you've never played or seen it, it's just that game. It's like that game that you see it, you play it, whatever, and you're like, oh yeah, this is the peak of the genre and nothing else will ever beat this. Except now PoE 2 is coming around and it's like, okay, maybe PoE 2 can beat it though. The same guys who made the first one, maybe they can top that. Oh, fuck. But so far, I haven't even gotten a character above like level 6. I was trying to think. My second character died at level 6. So, it's going well for me so far, clearly. They made it really hard. And also, like, a lot of the basic stuff in terms of like systems design and build craft does carry over from the first game. But there's a lot of like new little nuances and stuff that weren't there before, and just changes that are throwing me off a lot. And I don't really feel like I know how to make a build quite yet, which, go figure, the game's been out for a day. But I'm starting to think maybe I should just play Standard League and not try to hardcore it right off the bat. Because as much as I love playing hardcore in ARPGs, I also I might want to play through the game like normal. Like, at least once, at least get through the campaign and then go back and start playing hardcore. Like, that might be the move. Yeah, at least reach like the mid game. That's a PoE thing. for reference, that's one of those things that left my mouth, and then I realized how crazy that would sound if you don't know the game. People refer to the entire like story campaign of Path of Exile, like the whole thing front to back, which in PoE 1 is 10 chapters. I don't even know how long it is in 2, to be honest. I consumed like nothing about the game before just going into it. But in PoE 1, it's like a full 10 chapter campaign. It'll probably run you like 20-ish hours on a first run through. People refer to that whole campaign as the early game. And even some of the content that comes after the campaign is still the early game of PoE. The game is a little wild. It just, in terms of like scope and everything, which makes it kind of intimidating for new people. But I can't praise that game enough. If ARPGs are your thing at all, I would definitely recommend that you check out PoE. Especially because PoE 1, like, even if you don't want to pay $30 into early access for the new one, PoE 1 is free to play. And PoE 2 will be once it hits 1.0 as well. Like, right now, if you want to play PoE 2, it's $30. But give it another 6 months or so, and it'll go into 1.0 and be free. I like it, but so many other games. Embrace the addiction. Download Path of Building. Don't download Path of Building. You'll ruin yourself. I showed Path of Building yesterday when talking about it on stream. Diablo 1 and 2 count as asymmetric? Doesn't sound... What do you mean by asymmetric? Like, in what regard? Wow. Oh! Oh, you thought I said asymmetric. No, isometric. It's a camera angle. Isometric camera is a perspective. Oh, there's the handgun ammo right after I put it away. Okay, great. Language barrier. Yeah, ESL moment. Shit happens. I'm a little behind pace, but we'll make up for it in the factory, assuming I don't keep falling behind. I don't need the map. Fuck the map. The map is for casuals. I don't need it. You could grab both the machine gun and the side pack. You're seeing what I was cooking. Oh, fuck. Since I was using infinite ammo on Claire, I didn't touch the machine gun. And now... Oh, I thought I heard another one. Once I get the key card, I can grab both, yeah. Should make up for my lack of pistol ammo right about now. God damn you, Ada, and your unskippable cutscenes. Mixing the words. Yeah, isometric. A lot of people do if they're not like familiar with the term, because it's not a perspective that's used all that widely. It's kind of like top down, but instead of top down, it's at like a 45-degree angle. So it's like an in-between of top down and side scroller.
And what are you doing here?
I'm looking for some guy.
ARPG? No.
One of those reporter types, always looking for a scoop. I heard he was locked up in the cell block.
No, don't you dare.
Car barring the entrance. I've been trying to find another way inside.
PoE 2 though is very, very good.
We can move this thing.
Just in case anyone's wondering, because I didn't like outright say it, did I? It's fantastic. It's fucking amazing so far. But again, I'm a bit biased because I'm such a PoE 1 fan, and it really is just more of a the game really is more PoE 1, just with some system changes and improvements, differences in structure, but nothing major. It's like it was a game that was going to be a slam dunk for me no matter what, realistically. So if it interests you though, genuinely just download PoE 1 and fuck around with it. And if that's your thing, then PoE 2 will be your thing. They're so similar that if you like one, you'll like both. You get this free trial for PoE 2, chat, that's, you know, a few hundred hours long if you want. Went and bought the MGS collection and Yakuza 0 through 6. So after Kingdom Hearts, I'm going to be busy. Yeah, after Kingdom Hearts, by the way. Aren't games great? The endless flow of content from like 40 years of games, plus all the new shit that's still coming out.
Let me guess. You must be Ben, right?
You must be Ben.
Now.
Yakuza 0 is such a banger. I don't know if I talked about this on stream. Owen actually recently on the Black Friday sale, because he's been watching my Yakuza shit. He just picked up like the 0 through 6 bundle on Steam as well.
Ben,
And
you told the city officials that you knew
I couldn't
something
convince him to
about
get
what's been
PS2
going on,
copies,
didn't you?
unfortunately, for like
What did you
1 and
tell
2.
him?
Because you know me, I'm a release order guy,
who
so
the
I
heck
I
are you?
tried.
I'm trying
But
to find
he's
my
meeting in the middle, and he's gonna not start
He's
with
working
0,
for
and he's
Grand
starting with
Central Umbrella,
Kiwami.
based in
And he's played
Chicago.
about 3
He
hours of
disappeared
Kiwami
6
1,
months
and he
ago.
fucking loves it.
I heard a rumor
He's like,
that he's
yeah, I
here
think
in
I'm
the
already hooked on this. I think I'm gonna get super sucked into
I don't
this
know anything.
over like the
And
next
even if
year.
I did, why would I want to tell you?
How long would it take to play
Okay, I
every
say we leave
video
him in there.
game to
Does
completion?
anyone know where they put the key to this cell?
I don't think you could in a
I have it
lifetime.
right
Like
here,
already
officer.
at this point, I don't think you could
But I'm
play
not
every
about to
single
leave
video
this
game to
cell.
completion.
Those zombies aren't the only things crawling around.
Realistically, like unless your entire life from like the age that you can start to being on your
Like I
deathbed,
said,
I don't think you
I'm
could.
not leaving this cell.
Assuming you have to like go through school, get
out
a
of here
job,
before you lead it right
do
to
all
me.
the normal
Hey,
life
I'm not
things.
going
I don't
anywhere.
think you
I'm the
can.
only cop left
I
alive in this
genuinely
building.
don't think you can.
What?
Look, if you want to live, then you're gonna have to leave with me.
I mean, even
But
like my
do you
Steam
even
wish
know how
list
to get out of the
and
city?
my backlog of even
There's
stuff
a
that
kennel
I've
in the
bought
back
but
of the
haven't
building.
played yet and
Inside
everything.
the kennel is a manhole. Go through
It's
and you'll
already
lead to the
long
sewer
enough to
entrance.
where I'm like, yeah, I
Be easy.
won't be able to play all of this. But
Alright,
a man
I'm
can
going.
dream. 2 lifetimes might be enough if you play from wake till sleep. Yeah, that's the thing. Like if you made it your entire being for like your whole life, basically, then maybe in like 1 or 2 lifetimes you could. But then again, there's so much shovelware out there, and like I don't think you could. I don't think you could. Just how many games yeah, that's the thing. Like I started thinking about just how many like random shovelware games are out there. Yeah, new stuff comes out every day. I don't think you could. A man could dream, but never, probably. Because then, like, you know, does that include arcade games? Going all the way back? Like, you play all the arcade games to the point where they start looping? Maybe that could be, like, the completion criteria, right? You play Pac-Man until it loops. Stuff like that. Donkey Kong until it loops. So on and so forth. I don't think you could do it. Just realistically, like, I don't know if you can do that. I don't know if there's enough time. God damn it. I still have the shells. I'm trying to think. From here? I could probably... Hold on. Not efficient, but I'm realizing that I should do this. Do I distract you? No. I yap through the gaming all the time. It's fine. If I could, in like the next 10 minutes, come back here and do the boss, then I would actually be on track, like even just aside from catching up in the factory for my kind of scuffed RPD part 1. Because like once Ada pops up, that's when I'm like, okay, now we're in RPD at part 2. I could maybe be back here and doing the boss in roughly 10 minutes, maybe a little more. 15 minutes is definitely realistic. Like, if not 10.
Ada? I don't think I've introduced myself yet. My name's Leon.
Oh yeah,
I'm
some
with the RPD.
MMOs like legit can't be finished. Maybe, I mean, if you were really trying, if there were games that just are impossible to finish, you would probably just take them off the list, right?
Get upstairs through this shaft.
Or would you do like the thing that I
Give me
do,
a boost. I'll go and check.
doing 100%, where, like doing Yakuza 1, the PS2 version right now, there's no minigame completion criteria, but there's a ton of minigames. So like, what do you do? Just not touch the minigames? How lame is that? So I came up with my own criteria for all of them to be like, if I can do this much with this minigame, then I've unofficially completed it in my mind. Do you start doing that? Like, what do you do? What do you do? Who do you think should play the next 007? Henry Cavill would be a good 007, but I might be a little biased. I feel like Henry Cavill is one of those guys that like every single straight man on this planet loves Henry Cavill. Anyone disagree with that statement? How true or false is this theory? Anyone? Thoughts? Opinions? All straight men in chat? Thoughts on Henry Cavill? Especially because I started getting more interested in like 40K this year. I've only started to love him even more. Because now when I see those interviews of him talking about 40K and like actually just nerding out on the interviewer when they don't expect him to go that hard, I actually understand what he's saying, and it makes it even more likable. I don't know him? What do you mean you don't know him? Henry Cavill? Man of Steel. The Witcher. The live-action Witcher guy. I'd say like 99% of straight men like Cavill. I would agree. I think there's just like, there are some actors like that. That's just like, yeah, every straight dude loves this guy. Like every straight dude fucking loves this guy. It's Henry Cavill. I always say Ryan Reynolds. I think that one's pretty true. Who else? Who else is that guy that like every straight guy is just like, yeah, I love that dude. There's a couple more of them that I'm just not thinking of right now. Like I know in my head that there's a couple more of them. Ryan Gosling. Yes, Ryan Gosling. Exactly. That is one of them. Keanu Reeves, probably. I think Keanu might be on that list. I feel like he has to be, right? Remember when Henry Cavill said he prefers to play video games over talking to people? I think that's why we love him. Call me crazy. I think shit like that is why we love him. And also, like, have you seen him? Come on. Like I'm straight, but have you seen him? Some people are just born into this world with so much luck on their side. Oh, fuck. The problem with Keanu is he's Canadian. I think he
Can you hear me?
he ends up winning anyway,
Ada,
even though he's
did you find
Canadian.
anything?
Right here.
When it comes to my 100% runs I started doing, I'm just taking care of all achievements, as most
Think
games have an
fast.
achievement that
Here's
pops
one
at the
more.
very end. Yeah. I generally do achievements and then any like
I can't reach
in-game
the
completion
ventilation
tracker, even
I'm
if there's
gonna
not an
have to find
achievement
another way
for it.
around. I'll catch up
Like
later.
if there's a thing that legitimately has like the MGS2 VR missions,
Ada,
right?
Wait!
On the Master Collection, you don't need to do every single one of them. But there's literally like a percent tracker for the VR missions specifically. So if I don't get that to 100%,
Got it.
even though I got the achievement, it doesn't feel right. It's rare that there's something like that, to be fair. Like, where a game has a ton of achievements and then getting 100% in something like that that has a tracker isn't one of them. I don't come across that very often, but like MGS2 lately is one of those where I'm like, I mean, it's right there. It shows a percent, so I have to do it, obviously. Even if I already have all the achievements, I can't just skip that part. Yeah, I think earlier when I said 10 minutes, that was a little crazy. Give me 10 minutes from now. I said that 5 minutes ago. So when I said 15 minutes is more realistic, I was absolutely right. I was 100% right. I'm about an hour in at this point. We've got like an hour and a half still. I think this one I'm going to be cutting it a bit closer than usual. Just as a heads up, I do think that this run, I will be cutting it closer than usual. Where's the card for... for the, like, weapons armory? Why do I not have that yet? Where is that in B scenario? Oh, it's still in... Okay, I know why. Never mind. It's in the same place as it is in A scenario. I just was having a bit of a moment there. Almost halfway, yeah. Getting into the sewers is roughly the halfway point. But I like to split it up and say that it's like the 40% mark. Just because then I have to push it a little harder in the beginning. Like I have to go a little faster early on to give myself some overhead. Which ends up working out very nicely. Fuck it. We just run straight for it. These two might have to die. Yeah, they're gonna have to. At least one of them. Oh, they die in one shot from the Magnum? Yeah, good call on killing them. Very good call there. I was like, oh, I can run past them, but then I realized my health already wasn't great. That was a little spooky. I could have thrown the run right there. Beep. Isometric. Like like ice. Ometric. Ice cube. Ice. Ometric. Because, you know, English phonetics. Arcane Season 2 is so insane. Absolute peak cinema. Now, chat, I know that as a gamer, every time I say this, I lose some credit. I haven't watched Arcane. But I also don't fuck with League. Which, to be fair, most people don't. And most people still like Arcane anyway. But I fuck with League so little that I didn't even watch Arcane Season 1. Had no right to be as good as it is. Yeah, I haven't seen it. Gamer card revoked moment. It's not who I would have shot, Leon. But you're doing great. Oh, no, you're not. Oh, what? He auto-aimed to the side. Okay. I guess that works. Oh, Mickle, you want to talk about absolute peak, brother? Now that it's been out a couple days, I'm sure you've gotten some more time in. Citadel Day More? Hello? Me and Owen took the time to do all the swords and everything. Holy shit. Treyarch cooked. I think that Citadel is going to be the map for BO6 that, like, when we talk about BO6 zombies looking back on it, like a couple years from now and so on, we're gonna mostly be talking about Citadel and like when this map came out, because holy shit. I have inventory space, actually. I can do this now. Sweet. I was wondering if I would have to hit the item box first. Doesn't feel that special to me. I've only played one game and it was a save and quit on round 30. Go back, do all the swords in one game. They're all super simple if you just use a guide, unless you want to find them yourself, but especially if you're using a guide, like the swords all kind of follow a basic, like you get the base version, you do one step, and then you do a second step, and then you get the sword. So like they're all super simple if you just know where to go and everything. You can do them all in one game super easily and mess around with them. And even that, I think you'll start to be like, oh my god, they cooked. But especially the main quest is like, holy shit, they cooked. It's hard to believe that they let them cook this hard. But it is a little smaller than I was hoping for as well. %40 still? I thought that was gonna be like the end of my machine gun ammo. Holy shit. I still have so much machine gun ammo. And I mean, at this rate, because it's either this next Mr. X kill or the one upstairs is gonna drop me 8 Magnum rounds. Jesus. Shotgun shells. But by the time that I get into the sewers, I should never have to touch the machine gun or the pistol again. That's kind of the goal here. With just using up the machine gun super early. Just blasting away with it since I have it. The goal is to never have to touch my pistol or machine gun later in the game, and I can just shotgun Magnum the whole rest of the way through. That's the plan, at least. I mean, we're doing all right already. I have like 20-some Magnum shots and I think like 30-some shotgun shells right now. We should be fine. Right, yeah. Now I just go and get the, Wait, no, do I have the crank? I don't think we have the crank. As unbiased as they come. I don't have the crank. God damn it. And I've done this before on a B scenario run. Like this exact thing where I'm like, where's the crank again? Shit. It's not good, man. Oh. It's in Iron's office. I remember doing this the last Leon B run. Yes, it's in his office. This works out. Oh my god, they're still here. Why? I was hoping they wouldn't be here at this point, but alas. Still gotta dodge those bitches. There we go. I got this. We're roughly on track. Roughly. We're at like an hour 5, I think. Something like that. I should have just started a stopwatch on my phone. I should start doing that for like all the speedruns in the later games, because assuming I get this, this will be the last RE2 speedrun. But for like RE3 and onwards, anytime I have to speedrun a game, I should just have a stopwatch on my phone. So that I know what we're at. Oh, you are there, okay. Oh, I'm eating a hit. Or not. I don't know why he slowed down. Magnum rounds, come on. Run them pockets. And we leave. If I wasn't speedrunning, I would have hit him with the London special. Resume. We're at 110? No. Because I didn't start playing until like 5 minutes-ish past turning my mic on. Because I was looking some stuff up first. Fuck. It's fine. I don't need all the Magnum rounds. We know this. From previous runs. Yeah, the London special. Shank him and then runneth thine pockets. Oh, I already have the thing. We're good. We're perfectly fine. Aside from maybe... Oh, no, there's a red herb on the way that I left. Okay, yeah. No, we're totally fine. I was going to say maybe the healing item is not great, but we're actually cooking a little bit. I planned ahead. Eesh. Ow. I should have eaten the herb. I thought, okay, I don't need to eat it. Fuck. Such a stupid death, too. All right, run it back. Hold on, that stopwatch idea? Not so bad. Stopwatch time.
Resident Evil.
So how's everyone's day? How's the weather? It's pretty warm here, actually, for a December in Minnesota. The reward for perfection is the lack of pursuit. All right, I'm getting a stopwatch up this time.
In Raccoon City.
I'm gonna have to save state it. Just so we're all on the same page. Like, at the end of stream, I'm gonna get close to finishing the whole run, but I won't quite finish the whole run. But hey, my routing will be fixed this time around. I just refreshed myself on the B scenario, so. Deep philosophical shit. You know, just RE2 speedruns and philosophy. Average day on the channel. Ellie's False didn't see the death. She already did not like the idea of a no-save speedrun being a thing in this game. I just can't believe that I did do a deathless run on the last run of B scenario. And then messed it up by saving twice just because I didn't know. But my pathing and everything should be cleaner this time around. I just got my refresher. And the RPD is the part that's actually hard to path. Oh, fuck. Okay. Oh, I'm not yellow yet, at least. Still not great. But we can work with it. Go, Leon, go. Don't send it to her. She doesn't need to know. She doesn't need to know. Oh, the herb. No one needs to tell false of what just happened. No, chat? I like to live dangerously. I do. 2 minutes into a run, I can afford to live dangerously. If you're not seeing the vision and you're wondering what I'm even yapping about, don't worry. Do not be afraid, because I'm clearly a professional. I know what I'm doing. We are going to be fine. This is going to work out well. It will not fail. And it's going to be a huge time save. Don't even worry about it. Come back from the shower to hear that statement. Don't even worry about it. Gonna hunt you down until you watch it. Oops, running the wrong way. I am a man who believes in efficiency, chat. And who is not afraid of the danger. Just found out I can cloud stream Death Stranding on my Fire Stick for free with Amazon Prime, but only for this month. I'll have to speedrun that shit. You could probably do it. Maybe. Is Amazon's cloud streaming any good? I hear cloud streaming for like any gaming service, and I'm immediately skeptical, personally. Especially because of like Sony's. But surely they must have gotten better. Nvidia's cloud streaming, at least last I heard, which was a while ago. But last I heard, it's not great. We are at 4 minutes and 48 seconds so far. And that's even, I haven't been pausing it for like the pre-rendered cutscenes. And I started it like a full second early. Just to, I would rather have it a second early than a second late. So. Fuck it. And look, the strap paid off. I did make space. Oh, oh, that's not good. Oh, that's... Leon, haul ass. Oh my god. I did say I like to live dangerously. Don't even worry about him. He's nothing. Why are there 3 liquors down this hallway, man? Who let them do this? Oh, for fuck's sake. Who put 3 liquors down this hallway? I was about to say, did I not grab this ammo? But then I remembered I haven't even been in this room yet. Because again, I like to live dangerously. I went for a bit of a sketchier start, which was definitely a bit rockier. But if I make the recovery and things go smoothly from this point on, then we're cooking. Which, of course, things will go smoothly from this point on, clearly. Mr. X, more like Mr. Twitter. I still can't believe that they renamed and rebranded Twitter. And that no one actually calls it X. Still, because why would you? Pays $40 billion for one of the largest brands in the media space. Immediately wipes that brand and replaces it with his own. I'll still never wrap my head around that. Oh, hell no. Yeah, I knew I was getting bit there. Which means I might be in the red? No? We're definitely in the orange. There's no way we're not. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, I feel like he's just kind of made the letter X like his trademark. For some reason. Yeah, I did listen to the Easter egg song. It's good. Do people still call it Twitter? Not sure if that's true, but I read it on Twitter. Feel bad for his kids. I mean, imagine the child support payments. I wish I was one of his many kids with one of his many baby mamas. I wouldn't mind. I could sit here and stream all day, every day, stream whatever the fuck I want, and no strategy or like, you know, whatever behind it. Just genuinely whatever I want. I'd be fine. I don't have to worry about it. I'd be set. I'm broke and still have to pay out $1,000 a month. I can only imagine. No, I feel like most people don't understand how crazy those child support payments, don't combine words now, would have to be. Because like child support ain't cheap. Not at all. Oh. No, sit back down. Thank you. This can probably sit in the box for the time being. Granted, the shotgun probably could too, but we'll get there when we get there. I got my 2 kids to support. Yeah, shit's expensive. I don't even need anything in that room. We're learning, chat. We're saving time. We're at 10.5 minutes. Doesn't usually. Yeah, I mean, it kind of just depends on like what their financial situation is. Because most of the time you can just get like a mandated child support thing set up, kind of regardless of your financial situation. But then if you can get it set up and you didn't really need it in the first place, then it kind of just is like, oh yeah, free money. as fucked as it is. Like, I laugh. It's fucked up. I'm one of those people who laughs to relieve awkward tension. Aw, you bitch. Let's see if I can remember to not go down that hallway this run. It's required either way? Really? That's kind of wild. Like, most states, you at least have to, you know, like, go through the whole process to get it mandated. I wonder how many states have it like that, where it's just required regardless. I wasn't aware that was even a thing. Under those circumstances, I'm not getting married. Fair enough. Oh shit. Go back, Leon. Hold on. Gotta zoom. Gotta go fast. I say as we're only 13 minutes into the run. But every bit counts. 2.5 hours is a bit tight. And I have no jokes about mothers there. None. I won't. Not this time. Not saying never, but not this time. Come on. Speed run. Come on, Leon. Push it faster. Don't you know that we're at 13 minutes and 52 seconds already? Come on. To be fair, this RPD chunk, I'm trying to shoot for doing it in like 30 minutes. That's not the most realistic. This is one of the... Actually, the first RPD chunk of the game might just be the longest chunk of the game. Like, of the 5 pieces that I split it into in my head. The first half of the RPD probably is the longest portion of the game. Yeah, it's either the RPD or the lab on this run. But probably the first half of the RPD. I mean, if you put both halves together, it's just the RPD, but I split it into 2 so that I have a nice, clean 5 sections to split up at 30 minutes apiece for my, like, goal time here. Oh man, maybe I should have done a timer on screen. That would have been more fun. Again, for future reference, I'll set that shit up. I've used what's it? Like speedrunning software before. Don't forget the Chole lore that I used to be a zombies speedrunner for a bit. Although I was never as big on the speedrunning as I was the high rounding and challenge runs and stuff, but I did some speedrunning as well. I've used things like W-Split and other various softwares that I used later on when I upgraded from W-Split, but I can't remember the names of them right now. But I used them. February was my nerdy rock out video game phase. Dude, the Spotify, like, phases, the phase names were terrible. Like, for me and all of my friends, those phases had the worst fucking labels ever. They were actually so I don't know what they were cooking with that one. This is ammo, right? Oh, it's shotgun shells. Fuck. How many minutes did you have this year? Not a lot. Because I'm not someone who listens to Spotify while I'm working, and I'm working.
Have you seen a little girl around here?
Not to like blow smoke up my own ass, but I'm working for most of the day every day. Like I am. I work like 10 hours a day.
It's too dangerous for her to stay here alone. Leon,
I think this year I had the least Spotify minutes that I've ever had on my Wrapped. I'm pretty sure.
Here's a radio.
I think it was like 7 or 8,000.
If something comes up.
It was not a lot. Come on, man. Stop with all the unskippable cutscenes. Let me go. We're already at 17 and a half minutes. Come on. I want to be in those sewers in like 12 minutes. Come on. Not sewers. Whoa, that would be a miracle. No. I want to be in the basement of the RPD in 12 minutes. That's what I meant to say. I can't focus without music. No, I can't focus with music because I think it's because I'm such a music guy. Music is too much for me. My entire focus will go to the music. I can't listen to it while working. There we go. Grab. Run. From here, I'm going across to get the key. Yeah, that is what I'm doing. And then I'm gonna run back over here and go and hit like the lockup and the office room first this time around. Just so that I have the west side like totally cleared out aside from the clock tower. Can't forget this. I don't need to carry the shotgun right now. My full attention is required for something, then music isn't the move either, but you know. Yeah, the thing is, most of my like day-to-day work does require like all of my attention. Most of it isn't like passive work, or like busy work rather. My day-to-day stuff is like audio work, editing, writing, etc., recording. And even when I used to work in dev, it was even worse. Then it was even more attention heavy. I mostly listen to Spotify. Uh-oh. Yeah, I knew it. At least I kept an eye on it this time around. I was scared of that. I mostly listen to it while driving and working out pretty much is when I listen to Spotify. But I've been trying to get the jammies going again. Coal jammies. I've been trying to update that. 'Cause every once in a while, someone brings it up. And I'm like, you bastard, stop bringing up the coal jammies. Stop it. If you don't, the Cold Jammies is not something I've talked about in ages, like on stream, but it's my big Spotify playlist that I have public. It's like a few hundred songs of just my favorite songs. So I've been trying to update that again because I went so long without updating it. All with clean singing. Not all. Definitely not all. No. Oh my god, wait. I said I was gonna go. God fucking damn it. I said I was gonna go the other way first. At least I cleared that group out. Immediately broke my promise to myself. Oh, hello. We're at 22:55. Kind of cooking. It shouldn't be that long until I'm down in the basement at this rate. Yeah, yoink that. Trying to think if I've left any green herbs behind or if I've actually just taken that much damage, but I think I have actually just taken that much damage. Fuck. There's a lot of green herbs in the basement, but then I'm gonna have to play carefully for a while. If I can get to the sewers, then I feel like difficulty-wise, like once I'm in the sewers, I'm basically in the home stretch. The sewers has a ton of herbs and like nothing that's really gonna deal any damage to me. And then there's the factory, which has a couple herbs and nothing that's really gonna deal damage to me. And then the factory has, you know, some ivies and stuff like that in there and a lot of liquors. But by that point, we'll have the upgraded shotgun and the upgraded Magnum in the labs too. So we should be perfectly fine. But honestly, the heals, when trying to go this fast at least, and when not just like going slow and taking my time with it, the amount of healing items in the RPD gets a bit tight, like every run. Oh, there's some green herbs in the office up here. I got that going for me. There's a lot of zombies in here. And I didn't bring pistol ammo. What am I doing? Why did I bring shotgun shells instead of pistol rounds? Oh, there's only one herb in here. The fuck? I thought there was two. I must be crazy, because yeah, okay. I thought I saw Leon doing the danger limp for a second. Shit, fuck. Oh my god, I forgot that I didn't bring pistol ammo. That other one I shouldn't have to kill. That one should be fine. Oh, it's the other desk that has pistol ammo on it. I thought I was grabbing pistol ammo here, not the key. That's right. Oh! There's pistol ammo. All right, get me out. Do I want to go straight down? Yeah, I do want to go straight down. That's for the best, probably. Sign and sing. I know the difference, but my brain doesn't use the correct route. Dyslexia is such an interesting thing. Like, genuinely, this... What a weird tangent for me to spit out. Fucking nerd tangent was about to start. Me being like, how does the human brain do that? The brain is wild, though, legitimately. Understatement of the century. Fucking shit. You can follow me in here. I'm gonna yoink this. Oh my god, there's herbs behind the desk. I forgot to grab those last time. Oh, hold on. Hold on now. There's two, right? Yeah, okay. Oh, he's not even in here yet. Just the shells. That's all I need. Sure. There. Just because I shot him a bunch already. Would be a waste to leave him. Oh, there's a ton of herbs right here, too. A ton, I say. There's 2 herbs right here. Alright, we're catching up on the herb game. Oh. It's not what I meant to do, but sure, why not? It was absolutely not what I was going for, but fuck it. Let me try to use all the pistol ammo I can here. Like I was saying last run, it's kind of good to use up every pistol round and like SMG round during the RPD section. Because then past this point, I can just shotgun and magnum my way through the whole rest of the game. So it might seem like a bad idea, but using the crappier ammo while I'm still super early on is the move. Some of these zombies sound like they have bad stomach aches. I'm sure they got all sorts of aches. Have you seen them? I think they've got all sorts of aches going on. Red herb, relatively soon. Ready for you this time, you bitch. You grabbed me last time. You thought you were hot shit. I'm at just shy of 30 minutes, like 29:58 there. So now I mean, compared to last time, making way better pace. Might have picked up a little less ammo. I skipped a shotgun shell pickup, but it's fine. It should be fine at least. I'm trying to not skip a single healing item. I'm really trying to intentionally not skip any red or green herbs this run. Because when we did the Claire A speed run, I got to the end and had like absolutely nothing to work with. I had to do that final boss with like a healing item, a singular healing item. So this time around, if I can afford to pick up every single one and not like lose pace, I'm going to, especially since I can't save. All right, I got my 7 handgun rounds. There's gonna be handgun rounds soon, I think. I hope. I hope I'm not wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure there are handgun rounds coming up soon. I could probably get to the sewers before the 1 hour mark, and then we're really flying if I can do that. That would be awesome. Last run, I was gonna be getting to the sewers at like 1 hour 10. If I can do it pre 1 hour this time, we're gonna be cooking. We're gonna be flying. What a string of dodges. I didn't think I was actually gonna do that. I thought I was gonna have to shake one. All right, Ada, unskippable time. We got a few of these coming up, so maybe these will humble me, slow me back down.
Sorry about that. When I saw the uniform, I thought you were another zombie.
Who are
They
you?
do take bullets well, so I doubt they're feeling much at all.
Ada
I don't know. I wonder.
And what are you doing here?
I mean, there's no real way to
I'm looking for some
do. I was gonna say, I wonder if we could ever get like, well, zombies back in Resident Evil would be nice. I'm not one of those people who's like, it needs to have zombies to be an actual Resident Evil game, but I would love like a legit zombie threat in Resident Evil again, because it's been a fucking minute.
If we work together.
I mean, the last thing we had was the C virus in RE6, but that was only one campaign for RE6. And prior to that, we hadn't had zombies since like what? RE0? Yeah, actually 0. So in the last like 20 years of Resident Evil, we've had 2 Resi games with zombies, and we've had a lot of Resi games. That's not from a lack of Resi games. Did we die? We did die. At the end of like the second half of the RPD, like about to get into the sewers, I died to a liquor. It was a really, really fucked mistake too. I saw myself go into danger. I opened up my inventory. I had a single green herb, but I was running to go and grab a red herb along the way. So I thought to myself, wait, kill the liquor with the magnum in one shot, then grab the red herb and full heal instead. But the liquors like do this little reset thing on their aggression when you open and close the inventory. So I opened the inventory immediately after taking a claw attack and going into the red. And then I closed it and immediately took a second claw attack and died.
Guess. You must be Ben, right?
It was a stupid mistake. I could have lived and just been a little tighter on the heels for a little longer, but I tried to min-max it and fucked it up. No, not counting remakes. Yeah, I mean like a new game.
You told the city.
That's also like when I say that we haven't had a Leon game in 12 years, even though we had like 2 make and 4 make. We haven't had a new Leon game in 12 years.
Who the heck are you?
I'm trying to.
And don't even get me started on Jill.
His name's
Or sorry,
John.
Jibble.
He was working for a branch office of Umbrella based in Chicago, but
Jibble
he suddenly disappeared
sandwich.
6 months ago. I heard a rumor that he's here in the city.
But I have a stopwatch on my phone now.
I don't know anything. And even if I
So I'm
did,
keeping track of my
probably
time
wouldn't tell
better
you.
rather than just like kind of guessworking it.
Okay, I say we
Roughly.
leave him in there. Does anyone know where they put the key to this cell?
I do need to set up a timer
I have it right here.
application
officer.
on my new computer. If I were on my old PC, I would be able to just like open one up that I
Those
used to have for
zombies aren't the only
speedruns,
things
but
going around out there.
new PC since I stopped speedrunning.
What was that? Like I said, I'm not leaving this cell. Get out of here before you lead it right to me.
Hey, I'm not going anywhere. I'm the only cop left alive in this building.
What?
Look,
Haven't had a
if you wanna
full
live,
zombie
then you
game
have to
since
leave
0.
with me.
It doesn't need to be a full zombie game.
Do you even know
Like
how
what
to
we
get
got
out
in
of the
6
city?
was nice.
There's a kennel in the
but-
back of the building. Inside the kennel
I
is a
mean,
manhole.
RE6 is
Go through and
RE6.
it'll lead you to the sewer entrance.
Like if they did a thing in RE6 where
Easy.
there were zombies for like
Alright,
a
I'm
third
going.
of the game, but then the real threat is something much bigger and more outlandish than zombies. When you say that out loud, it sounds ridiculous, but yeah. Like that's fine. I could live with that. Granted, a lot of like Resident Evil Twitter and stuff would be fucking pissed, but I wouldn't be. Friend of mine had a tree get uprooted by the wind and just fell over a meter from his house. Close call, man. It's the same section with a guy in a cell. Hey. I'm not gonna unleash those dogs yet. I'm gonna wait. There is a red herb in there, but I'm gonna hold off on that. I'll grab that herb when we're like coming back for what's it? To leave, to get into the sewers. Like once I get the last chess piece, then I'll grab that herb and let the dogs out. No, they're not. They wouldn't be pissed that there were zombies. They would be pissed that there were only zombies for like a portion of the game. If it's like what I say. Because like I could settle with the game starting with like basic zombies, but then kind of shifting towards something much larger and more wacky. Oh, I skipped one of the chess pieces because I was waiting to... Oh, it doesn't matter that much. Kind of does matter, but fuck it. We're gonna have to go back to the item box anyway. I was gonna say maybe I should drop the diamond key. Oh, but I really shouldn't, should I? No, I shouldn't. Yeah, that's where I was drawing the comparison, was to 6. Like, I would be fine even if it was just a portion of the game that was a zombie outbreak. But I know that, like, Resident Evil Twitter, with how much a lot of the hardcore fans have been really begging for zombies to come back, like just good old-fashioned zombies in, like, a non-remake game. If there was a Resi game where, like, a third of it was zombies and then they disappeared for the rest of it, they would lose their
I don't
shit.
think I've introduced myself.
I would be fine with that.
My name's Leon.
As long as we just
I'm
got
the
zombies, I would be happy. But a lot of people wouldn't be. And you can kind of understand why, but I wouldn't be.
You think we can get upstairs through this shaft? Give me a boost. I'll go and check.
Through this shaft? I think we could. We'll see you around, John Fuzz. It should go smoothly. We're at 39:45 right now. Pretty solid pace going for 2.5 hours, I would say.
How cute. That little girl must have dropped this. I think I'll hold on to it for her.
I could probably like get to the lab by the end of stream. I think that's pretty reasonable. But then yeah, I'll have to save state it since we're not allowed to actually save. But then don't worry, we will not use the save state to like reload if I die at the end or anything. I'm not a cheater. I just have a schedule I have to maintain, and I have a pretty busy afternoon after this, so. Especially today, I have a busy schedule to maintain. The doors really add up. When I keep peeking at the timer during the door transitions, I realize that each door transition adds like 5 seconds. Every single time. Especially because the in-game timer doesn't pause for that stuff. Or for the goddamn unskippable cutscenes. Thanks, Capcom. 90s jank. Prime 90s jank right there. Go, Ada, go. Go. But it's mighty fine jank. Look, I like the door transitions, but for speedrunning, they're not ideal. For just a generally, like, atmospheric, moody game, they're great. For speedruns, they're a bit of a hindrance. Because if you just add up the door time over, like, an entire RE speedrun, it's crazy. I think most RE speedrunners for, like, the classic games, don't they play versions of the game where door transitions are skippable, like the PC ports and stuff? I'm fairly certain that most classic RE speedruns are done on versions of the game where you can skip the door transitions. Which, understandable. I know already that most of them are done on the Japanese versions of the games as well. Because the text that you have to, like, click through for everything in the game, basically, the Japanese text scrolls faster than the English text. So most speedrunners also play on the Japanese versions and not the English versions. It's the little things that add up in a speedrun. Absolute heresy. Yeah, even when I've played, like, the PC ports in the past, I've never really skipped them.
Leon, can you hear me?
Do your videos have monetization before they go public? They do, because they have to get approved.
Right here. Think
I always
fast.
thought Daniel
Here's
Craig's
one more.
version of James Bond was overrated. I've always thought
Hey, I can't reach
that
the
James
ventilation
Bond
hole.
is
I'm going to
overrated.
have to find another way around. I'll catch up with you.
I've never
later.
been a huge Bond guy. I've seen most of them. No, that's not true.
What?
I've seen maybe half
Ada,
of them,
wait!
if even. I don't know why I said most of them, because that's not true.
Leon, come in. I found the girl, and I've cleared the
Trying to
wreckage that
think.
was blocking
I mean, I wouldn't even know how many of them I have seen. I would have to, like,
Guys.
look at the list and be like, okay, I've seen this, not seen this. Just go through them. No James, no Austin. Austin Powers is the best thing about James Bond. For me, at least, that's a genuine statement. Austin Powers is the best thing that James Bond has ever given us. Oh, fuck. Drop the keys. At least, no, I can't drop both of them. Drop the pistol. And the diamond key. I need room. We're on RE2 right now. Whatever the very first, like, 3 James Bond movies are, I wouldn't know them by name, but I know I tried to sit down and watch through all of them in release order, and I got through the first 3 before I gave up on that. But I have seen the first 3 James Bond movies in their entirety. I know that much. I think I've seen 1 or 2 of the Daniel Craig ones. I think I saw Casino Royale and Skyfall. I definitely saw those 2. No, I'm not a big James Bond fan. I think they're fine. But it's kind of like John Wick for me, where I'm like, there are a lot of these movies, and if I've seen like 2 of them, I feel like I've seen like all of them. I mean, that applies to more than just James Bond and John Wick, too, for the record. That might upset some people, but it goes beyond that for sure. I have seen GoldenEye, definitely. Marvel's a lot of that. Star Wars is kind of that. Like, even things that I do enjoy a decent bit, it can be like that, where it's just like, there are so many of these, and really, they're all just the same thing, just slightly different over and over. Holy shit. I'm not in a spot to get eaten right now. First Blood? Maybe? I don't know. Dr. No, From Russia with Love, and Goldfinger. Sorry, for a second I was like, I thought in my head that you were saying the Austin Powers version, but no, Goldfinger is the actual one. Goldmember was Austin Powers. The first Rambo? Yeah, okay. You just gave me more to work with. Rambo? Yes. Predator? Yes. Like, there are a lot of movies, even movies that I enjoy, that are like that, but yeah, there are just a ton of film, like, franchises out there where I cannot be asked to watch all of them. And I would say James Bond is pretty firmly in that camp. Terminator, yeah, probably. I don't know. Like, the first two Terminators are amazing. I've seen every Terminator. But if someone was like, yeah, all the Terminator movies are like largely the same, but just a little different, I would agree with them. I wouldn't argue that. That's a fair statement. The first two are definitely worth seeing. Beyond that, if you don't want to watch any Terminators beyond the first two, I do not blame you at all. Fair enough. I don't really want to watch them again either. There are no Terminator movies after it. Just bad fan fiction. Yeah, even Terminator 3. Just bad. All Terminator films, there are two. Yes, exactly. Definitely, there are only two. We all know that that's true. But no, genuinely, like, I've seen all of them. Most of them I don't want to watch a second time. Actually, I don't think I want to watch any of them a second time. I could maybe watch Salvation again, weirdly. I don't know why I'm saying that, but like right now, thinking about it, I'm genuinely having a moment of like, maybe I could watch Terminator Salvation a second time. Maybe. But I'm probably just forgetting how bad it is, to be honest. Just like, I haven't seen it in so long that I don't even fully comprehend what I'm saying there. What was the last one they did? What was it called? Like Dark Fate? That one wasn't awful. I enjoyed that one more than I've enjoyed most of the post T2 movies. Yeah, I feel kind of similar about Alien. Like, I love Alien. That's another one where I'm like, the first two are like all times. I fucking love those movies. Alien 3? No. And then everything after? No. But I haven't seen the newest one. It is Dark Fate. That one was fine. But it's not even like I liked it. It's I hated it less. Which has to count for something, right? Surely that has to be some credit that I can give it. But yeah, Dark Fate. That one wasn't awful. Like most of the post T2 movies, I would be like, it's awful. But that one wasn't awful. It was just like, it's fine, I guess. I don't love it. but it's not like offensively bad like most of the post T2 Terminators are. So I can live with it. You know, I can get by with this one. I can allow this to exist. Well, I can allow it to exist without shitting on it constantly. I can obviously allow all of them to exist, but I don't have to go out of my way to shit on Dark Fate all the time, because it was fine. Watch the second. Have you not? The second one's the best one. Sorry, Alien 1 fans. I know you're out there. But you know it's true. You know it's true. Boy. Ooh, I skipped this because I haven't gone down this hallway. I was like, why did I never grab this? And then the zombie lunged at me. It's because I never came down this way. I saved it until after. Romulus is better than OG Alien? Whoa. Stop. Slow down. I haven't seen it. Don't you start. Don't feed me these sweet little lies. Also, watch Terminator. Put that on your list. Fucking Terminator. Are you kidding me? I saw that. I was on some tangent. What the fuck? To talk to his hand. It's pretty good. Alien Covenant was certainly a movie that I sat through. Definitely. I did do that. For sure. Oh. Don't mind me, friend. Haven't seen most things. Haven't seen any Alien movies till the last year. Yeah, once you're done with Evil Dead, my opinion, Terminator's next. But you guys haven't watched the third Evil Dead yet, right? I love Evil Dead 2 so much. That is weirdly one of my favorite movies. I can watch that movie all the goddamn time and never get sick of it. Army of Darkness is one of the greatest ever made. Oh, sorry, she hasn't seen John Carpenter's The Thing yet either. That's actually the next one, then Terminator. Then Terminator. After John Carpenter's The Thing. Sorry. Forgot about that one. Forgot you hadn't seen that one. Because every time that you say that you haven't seen that one, I just about have an aneurysm on the spot. I just about come out of my chair, screaming and flailing my arms all the way to North Carolina. Every time you say that you haven't seen The Thing. I haven't seen it either. Okay, all the way to Greece then. Screaming and flailing my arms. Watch John Carpenter's The Thing. Chat, come on now. It will become one of your favorite movies. It just will. So do it. You guys didn't have TV growing up either? Watched tapes or played games. Oh my god. No internet, no TV. Christ above. Fuck that guy. Oh. Dude, I did it again. I was sitting here, I'm like, chat, I forgot the crank. Where's the crank? I remember. I remember. Don't even worry about it. Don't plop that in there. No. Plop that in there. Plop that in there. Plop that in there. Yeah, actually. Yeah. We're at 57:12. 57 minutes, 18 seconds. Sweet. How old is false? No comment. Her family was 100% correct. I was raised on the internet. What does that make me? Oh, she said 29. She is 29. That is true. I didn't see 29 pop up. Yoink. Bitch. I don't even know why they bother playing the music for your ass. Give me the magnum ammo. Worked pretty well. It was choppy most of the time, but nice and smooth other times just because Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi, yeah, okay. It would make it a little shaky, wouldn't it? It's probably not that terrible then. But it sounds like you would kind of need Ethernet to really, like... At least if you wanted it to feel like you're playing the game natively on your system. Like if you don't want it to feel like you're streaming it, then yeah, you'd probably need Ethernet. Whoa. The best game streaming? If the PlayStation game streaming is the best game streaming, then that industry is probably like 2 years from dead. I'm just saying. If that's as good as it gets, woof. Unless they've massively improved it recently. Oh, come on. Did I? Oh, I did kill the licker with the machine gun. I was like, did I kill that thing? I did. I took my revenge on him. PS4 and PS5 encoder is absolute dog shit for live streaming. No, for the game streaming. I mean, the live streaming, yeah. I have seen people streaming off their PlayStations, but that's not a console exclusive. There we go. Issue. Xbox is the same way. Streaming off of an Xbox. Yeah. I've seen that too. Don't stream from your PlayStation. Don't stream from a console. I mean, I guess if that's the only thing you've got, then go for it. But like, it's not gonna look good. Doesn't matter who you are, what internet you have. It's their it's the way that live streaming works. You have to have the video encoded on the CPU, and consoles already are kind of hitting their limit just playing the games as is most of the time. So it's just how it plays out. But yeah, no, I knew what you meant, DS. And that's what I was talking about. Because, yikes. Cole was born in 2002? Yeah, I was.
No!
Early 2002.
Get away!
Okay.
No!
I'm not that young. I'm not that much of a zoomer. But I am a zoomer, like, by definition. Which I think would shock most of the audience if they found out. Especially the video audience. Oh.
Ben!
God, another unskippable. We're at an hour and 2 minutes, 40
Come on,
seconds.
answer! Damn! I
Damn.
don't believe this. I almost got the story. Ben. Bitter irony. The chief of police.
Kaz thought you were
Co-conspirator.
27. I could see that. I think a lot of people do think I'm around there, to be
Get
fair.
That scum. Make him pay.
After Millennium.
Hang in
Yeah.
there, Ben.
God damn, this is a long
Leon.
cutscene. Get me out of here. We don't have this sort of time, Ada. Let's go.
Where are you going, Ada?
To the chemical plant.
Come on,
I have
Ada.
a feeling that's where I'll find John.
Ada, wait! Hey!
Leon, are you still there? We're leaving.
Are you crazy? The streets are still crawling with zombies.
It'll be all right, trust me. We found a way to the sewer. Follow us later.
Claire! Claire! Wait, wait! Man, why doesn't anyone ever listen to me?
I don't have time for your sultry voice. I don't. We don't have time for sultry voices and triangular titties today. We gotta go. We're not messing around with that. I'm gonna grab this herb. I said I would. It's a good idea to grab it. It's a red herb. It's valuable. Only took one dog chomp for it. Works out well. No time for polygonal titties today. Oh, did I just get poisoned? No. Okay. Fucking spiders hitting me. Once in a blue moon. Just to be safe. All right, let's hit it. Let's go. I missed 27. I like 22. to be honest. You pursue romance in those games? Normally, yes. I'm trying to think of any times that I don't. Yeah, pretty much always, I guess. But to be fair, I don't play a lot of RPGs. Well, with like actual like we're not talking like Skyrim, right? Skyrim's romance. Cause like, yeah, in Skyrim I don't, cause who the fuck cares in Skyrim? But in like Mass Effect, yes. Because Tali's the GOAT. Actually, let's be real. Jack is the GOAT, but she's not even in Mass Effect 1, so. His waifu? No, Skyrim's romance is so shit. Wouldn't let me be gay? It does. It's just the guy you wanted is straight. Mass Effect like actually has defined sexualities for every companion in the series.
What was that all about? Running off like that was reckless and stupid.
You can be gay in Mass Effect. It's just the guy you wanted to romance is straight.
I was there, Leon.
Jack's romance is amazing. Jack has the best romance in the franchise for sure.
As an officer,
then probably, like if I'm being realistic, Liara is probably second, and then Tali,
okay?
I would say.
All right, we'll do this your way for now.
And we can judge if he has good taste. Aren't the characters in Persona high schoolers? Correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe I've heard wrong. Two of them aren't? Okay, maybe we're talking now. Two of them. Japan, am I right? Probably don't need the shells for a bit, to be honest with you. Oh, wrong locker. My back hurts because I inhale wrong. That's how old I am. My back's pretty good, actually. Believe it or not. Unless I heard it working out, I don't have back issues ever. My back and neck hurts because I woke up this morning. I mean, I've had that where like if I sleep wrong, then definitely, but I haven't had that in a bit actually. And I feel like I've had that less since I started exercising and working out more consistently.
Ada! Heads up!
Leon, that woman was... I have to talk to her.
Go, Ada, go. Talk to her as fast as you possibly can. An hour 10:48. I'll get a timer on screen for next time. Well, not for this run next time, because we'll be picking it up mid-run next stream, so it won't do us much good then, but just for next time we do a speed run like this. And then I have it too, like for anything. For MGS we have it. RE3 and onwards. I don't need to speedrun anything else for completions right now, but... Oh, I guess Armored Core 5's fucking subquests. My cat will sometimes lie on me when that happens. If I'm not in the right position, I will be feeling it the next day. What? Oh, trapped for hours at a funny angle, I guess.
Ada Wong. I've heard that name before. Now I remember. One of the men from Chicago who came to assist the T-virus research used his
How's it going on the Metal Gear front?
password.
Best not to talk about it.
And John, I believe.
Fucking MGS2 VR missions.
How did you know? Who are you?
Annette Birkin.
Hurt mine as a
My
kid on a
husband was the
trampoline, so
man
I've had issues
responsible
since
for the
then.
creation of the T-virus.
I'm
William
still,
Birkin.
well, no, I have had
John's
some
dead.
injuries that like
He
have
became one of those
lasted
zombies
or have had
that
like
died.
long-term effects. But I'm still mostly at that age where I can just heal up
You
pretty
will be
quickly.
joining him shortly.
Not too bad.
I won't
As
let
long as I'm
you
like,
take the
you know,
G-virus away from me.
eating well and everything.
G-virus?
It's capable of creating the ultimate bio.
What was I about to say?
Its potential.
Oh
is
yeah,
far
like I
greater
hurt
than
one of my
the
knees
T-virus.
really
that
bad
must
last
mean
year
the
working
creature
out. I don't know if
least
I mentioned it on
important is-
stream or not,
Precisely.
but it was
My
fucked.
husband.
But within like a month, it was perfectly fine, and I haven't had an issue with it since.
None of this would have
But I
happened if you
fucked
hadn't
my
tried
knee
to
up
steal
last
his resources
last
away
year
from
working
him.
out.
Where did you get that pendant? It looks exactly like the one I gave Sherry.
She dropped it. I've been holding on to it for her.
Liar! Give it
My
back
worst
to me.
injury was breaking my foot in 2 places, landing funny off a stepper at the gym when I was trying to impress a girl. I can just picture it so perfectly. Like just a slightly,
Too bad.
what's it, like off landing? Just, you landed a little wrong. Just foot snaps in 2 places. The classic. I don't know, the worst I've ever had? I broke my hand in 4 places once. Well, it was 3 of my knuckles, like in my pinky, ring finger, and middle finger. I broke those. And then I broke some of like the actual like this part of my hand, like the bones in here. I don't remember where. This was a long time ago. But one of those bones. Punch went wrong? No, that was a skateboarding injury. That one. The only fighting injury I ever got was dislocated shoulder. But other than that, I never got injured fighting all that much. At all. That was the only one I had. Ooh, or actually, my worst injury. Ooh. I got a really bad cut from a knife once that I never went to the hospital for, that I should have. I should have, but I didn't. I treated it myself and did not get stitches or anything when I absolutely should have. And like, I mean, it worked out fine, but Jesus Christ, looking back on it, what a terrible idea to not go to the hospital for that. I'm lucky that it worked out fine. Now you have a cool scar. It is. It's my biggest scar that I have. It's my most noticeable scar. Actually, I don't know if it's my most noticeable because the color kind of faded out. But actually, the most noticeable scar I have might be, I have one across the top of one of my feet. I have a big scar that's pretty noticeable across the top of my foot from I was taking out the trash and there was a broken like glass bottle in the trash bag, and while I was taking it out, it cut out of the bottom of the trash bag and the shard like went onto my foot and sliced across it. That's probably my most noticeable scar, just because the color is weird. So like, if you just glance at my foot when my dogs are out, you'll probably see it. The knife one starts at my stomach and goes towards a more intimate region. So most people don't even see that one. What? Yeah, it's a bad one. Towards, not all the way into, not all the way, but like it goes down in that direction, let's just say. Not a knife fight. Yeah. Yeah, me and Krauser. Little knife fight. You know how it is. Anonymous, thank you for donating 20 to Feeding America. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Back for the last little bit of stream. We're cooking this time. Didn't die in the RPD, thankfully. Sword fighting. Yep, that was it. It wasn't a knife, it was a sword. Cut me real bad. Also with Krauser. Oh, come on, Leon. There you go. This is the second time today that Mikkel has started simping for Kate from League of Legends Arcane. Okay, I should have brought the machine gun or the pistol, one or the other. I wasn't thinking. Wait, no, I don't have to kill the... No. The big frog is dead. We're fine.
Leon.
This bullet.
If you saw her in the show, you'd get it.
Quiet, Leon. I'll patch you. That's 2 I owe you.
Don't mention it.
Fair.
I just found out. John's dead.
What?
I'm so serious about this.
Never mind. Let's just get out of here.
Mikkel,
The sooner the better.
Mikkel, take it from me, okay? Word of advice. Do not go for the woman who's going to ruin your life. Start hag maxing instead. You're welcome. You'll thank me later. I mean, I guess you could do both at the same time if you wanted, but it's best to keep them separate, I would say. But You do, whatever. I'm sorry. With everyone talking about Arcane again, did I just catch, while glancing over at chat, there's a whole lesbian sex scene? It's so peak. Did I just read that? I know a few single hags that could be maxed. It sounds offensive. A few single hags that could be maxed is a crazy statement. But, I mean, we have the data. You know, hags are in, officially. All right, then. Mikkel, just hit up DS. He's got you. Don't go for the ruin my life type. Don't do it. It's not worth it. It's a mistake you'll only make once. Actually, some people do make that mistake over and over and over again. But you'll probably only make that mistake once. Probably. Also, we're going really fast right now. An hour 22:49 right now. Really fast for Chole standards, that is. Probably not by like general RE2 speedrun standards, but for Chole standards, this is a fast fucking playthrough. This one's real fast right now. By the Chole metric. I missed earlier in response to the lesbian sex scene comment. I missed until just now. Really? How disgusting. I must watch it myself. As in Birder's friend? Yeah, the little red Australian guy, yeah. Jace from the Ginyu Force, exactly. That's definitely who they're talking about. Believe me. Not at Thanksgiving dinner. I'm like 5.5 minutes ahead of my ideal pace right now. And once I'm through the factory, because I split it up into the 30-minute blocks, we're gonna be way more than 5 minutes ahead after the factory. Also, best weapon in the game, right here, incoming. Oh yes, it's time. Actually, we're gonna ammo max it. Hold on, it's not quite time. Oh. We're gonna do the trick. Just because I'm not that loaded up on shotgun shells, because I skipped some back in the RPD to save on time. So we're gonna do the trick. I don't do this often. But for the people who like this trick, and who have brought it up a couple times already, 0 ammo, Upgrade the shotgun. Suddenly, it magically has 7 shells in it. And it's more powerful than before. The best part about that trick is that it's genuinely just like half-assed coding. Not like super half-assed, because I mean, then you get fun tricks like that once players figure it out, it is kind of fun to do it. It feels like a benefit of knowledge, right? But it's legitimately just because they start this weapon with the max amount of ammo loaded in it instead of checking how much ammo you had when you combined it.
There must be something.
That's the only
hidden
reason it
here.
does that. One simple check added into that code and you wouldn't have had it. Always a clutch tactical move, yeah. It also happens in 2 Remake. I feel like they left it into 2 Remake intentionally. I think in Remake, they left it in for people who love the trick in the original, right? But here it is just like, yeah, they didn't add a check for it, so you could just get extra ammo for free. All you have to, or the only requirement to getting the free ammo is just knowing that it is there. Because once you know the trick, you'll never forget about it. Fuck the map, we don't need it. I said earlier that we'll just be getting to the labs by the time I finish, and we'll probably get there within like 5 minutes. I'll probably be able to start the labs, get some progress in before we have to, unfortunately, egregiously, disgustingly, save state the game. I know, it's awful. But again, I got shit to do after stream. Bit of a packed schedule tonight, so. It wouldn't have been such a busy schedule tonight, but I played like 3 hours of Path of Exile in the last day, so I did this to myself. I put off some things that I knew needed to be done by the time I go to sleep tonight so that I could play some Path of Exile. And now I've really booked my schedule for the night. Be able to complete the labs? No. Some people could probably beat the labs in like 10 minutes. I can't. I'm not that fast. I think RE4 Remake does fill your mag. I don't know. It's been like a year and some change since I last played it. I last played RE4 Remake when Separate Ways came out. I feel like we don't talk about this enough. I know that I've said it before, and even like on an RE stream I've said this before, but like Separate Ways in the remake is so much better. Like,
Come on,
so much better. It's crazy. Granted, you had to pay for it. Kinda sucks. But like, what was it, $10? On release? I bet it goes on sale from time to time too. You could probably pick it up for like 5 or less. I don't know what they put it on for. But Separate Ways, outside of just like the core combat loop, might be the most improved part of RE4 Remake. Oh, do I not need the key? I just need to hit the button this time? What? Managed to make $2 grand in a week by selling Warhammer models on eBay? God damn. Maybe I should start really getting into the hobby, huh? Even people who don't like RE4R love the Separate Ways DLC. It's so much better. Because like Separate Ways, I've talked about it before. It makes sense that Separate Ways on the original RE4 is kind of shit because it was just thrown into the PS2 port to give you a reason to buy the PS2 port even if you had already bought the GameCube original. So it was like a little afterthought thing that they threw in. That's like kind of cool, but also just not very good. But then in Separate Ways and 4 Remake, because they did like a whole few months of development on it, just on that campaign alone, they really gave it the extra time and effort that it needed to be good. It's great in the remake. And then you get the fun little twists, like the one boss who I can never remember the name of from OG RE4, who seemingly got cut from the game in general in the remake, just because he wasn't present in Leon's run. But then it's because they actually moved that boss into Separate Ways. U3, thank you. Yeah, U3. U3 popping up in Separate Ways was awesome. The fun stuff they did with the grapple hook in Remake Separate Ways is awesome. Oh, we're jumping. I thought so. Oh my god. There we go. Listen for the sound. I forget. If painted badly, they're worthless. Yeah. That's the thing. Like, it sounds crazy to make 2K in a week, but you probably were just selling like models that you had sitting around already, right? I would assume. Unless you were actually just like painting models to sell them. Then $2,000 in a week would be pretty nice.
Hey, take it easy. We're inside Umbrella's secret lab.
I just got Space Marine 1 for free with Amazon Prime. Space Marine 1 is fun. It's not as good as Space Marine 2, but Space Marine 1 is a lot of fun. I was just talking about it yesterday that for free, Space Marine 1 is an absolute steal. Because someone yesterday mentioned that it was free on Amazon Prime right now. And I was like, wow, that's a great free game.
I know I've only known you for a short period of time, but I really enjoy
models I had painted, no longer using them. Yeah. Not because I have any innate talent. Yep, the hobby.
Capable of caring about anyone, but
20 years.
I don't want to
Christ.
lose you.
Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I shouldn't. I get too into shit when I get into it. And I just picked up Path of Exile 2. I think it's best if I don't. I think it's best not to, actually. Oh, by the way, chat, I haven't scheduled it yet. I'm scheduling it tonight. It's on my to-do list for tonight. But very special bonus stream tomorrow. That is all I will say for now. But very special. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm like 25 and a half minutes ahead of ideal pace right now. Smiley face. We're fucking cooking. We're at an hour 34, 37. So for needing to finish in under 2.5 hours, we're doing pretty great. I'm into 40K, just not the tabletop. Just not, I'm not doing the tabletop. I'm already fairly deep in the lore at this point. As much as I told myself that I wouldn't go that deep into it, I kind of did. I'm just, the tabletop is, well, probably just not happening. I don't know anyone who plays tabletop games, and I'm not personally that interested in them either. And B, just the time and financial investment into it, no. Yeah, the VOD will be up if you miss it. I leave all my VODs up. Gonna yoink these. Probably gonna want them. I don't think we'll need them, but having them will be nice. Yeah, let's just do this now, since I already brought it down. Might as well. So, you come here often? I don't know what the fuck to talk about while pushing this box. Rare moment where I actually run out of things to yap about. I did just, however, see... Ow. Not only is Separate Ways a good DLC, but I also get to look at Ada for several hours. Motherfucker. Oh, one of you lived? Why? I've not played Death Stranding, no. I hadn't played anything Kojima prior to doing the Metal Gear series. So I have played every single Metal Gear game, but I have not played Death Stranding yet. I can't wait for the Metal Gear streams to 100% Peace Walker and MGS5, because those are just gonna be like simple, enjoyable completions. Even though Peace Walker's pacing is so fucky, it's a simple 100%. A lot of content, time-consuming, but simple. Like MGS5 is the same way. Very time-consuming, like probably 100+ hours for both of them, but very simple 100%. Like nothing too crazy really going on a day-to-day basis. Just gonna be like, yep, I'm chilling out and I'm just playing some MGS5 again. You know me. She sounds like a stuck-up bitch and I'm into it. Whoa. Whoa. Mass Effect is on the list, as is like, or I guess as are like 50 other game franchises. On the list doesn't mean much outside of just at some point it might maybe happen. Hiccup, sorry. Wow. I love this boomstick. Oops. Is Mega Man on the list? I think it is. I'm not 100% that it is, but I think it is. God, we're so ahead on time right now. Jesus. This is faster than my infinite ammo runs have been. Genuinely. Probably just because I'm skipping a lot compared to the infinite ammo runs where I kind of, because I was playing pretty absent-mindedly on the infinite ammo runs, I was still just kind of picking up everything. Oops. A lot of extra item box runs during those. Missing some big ones. Man, I don't know what the fuck it's missing. I feel like that list has like most of the big long-running AAA gaming franchises on it. And even just a bunch of like more obscure stuff that people have requested that I've just thrown on for the hell of it. You mean, yeah, the thing we voted on, yeah. The list for like review and stream series. No. Not just what I'm working on like in the near future. Yeah, the giant voting list is what I mean when I say on the list. The list of stuff that maybe we will do someday if there is interest in it. Yeah, that list is, it's just huge. That's just it. It's so massive. I even peeked at it and I'm like, oh my God, even just the little first like blurb of games that I just saw. Yeah, like the first 10 franchises on that list would already take me years to get through. Yes. I might regret that. But yeah, just for the Ivies, and we're ahead on time. Just for the Ivies, I want it. His list is missing Kirby, actually. It is missing Kirby, actually, isn't it? Well, I have it right here. Persona is on the list, yeah. As is SMT. I'm not averse to playing ARPGs. I love ARPGs. There's nothing about me that's averse to playing those. JRPGs, I'm not completely averse to them. It's just you should be warned that I'm probably not gonna be that huge on them. Like, I know that there's a lot of very core like gameplay and system design tropes in JRPGs in general that I am not a fan of. There's a reason I have historically not loved them. I know a lot of those reasons, and I know that, God forbid, if like Final Fantasy ever goes through, I am going to just be exposing my whole asshole to the Final Fantasy Reddit and just bracing for impact on that one. Just praying that they are gentle with me. Yeah, the flamethrower was a good idea. I was a little like, do I really need it? But just for convenience sake for these guys. Yeah. You'll love Final Fantasy. By the end? Probably by the end. I played the first one all the way through. I got most of the achievements actually, because I was pretty thorough in my playthrough. Got most of the achievements that are on the Pixel remaster while doing so. And yeah. Though I don't think there are that many Final Fantasy fans who are like in love with the original. Or even like many of the first 3 to my understanding. I don't think any of them are that beloved. I think where we will ultimately run into problems with me playing Final Fantasy is when I get to like 6 and 7. Where me just not liking general JRPG things is probably not going to change. And yeah. That means that I will not just be like sucking at the teat of Final Fantasy VII. And that probably won't go over well if we ever do that, but we'll see when we get there. We'll see. I feel like I'll enjoy most of them. I just don't think I'll really love any of them. It is like my prediction for Final Fantasy. Although I've heard from like specifically the most hardcore Final Fantasy fans that I have spoken to, what I have heard mostly is that Final Fantasy IX is supposed to be like one of the slept on like best evers. And 6. 9 and 6 are the ones that I always hear are like pretty slept on by most fans. Anyway, it is about that time, hence the save state drop. Because I can't save in game. It'll kill the run. IR sick, yes. But it is about that time. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did enjoy and you haven't done so already, feel free to go ahead and leave a sub, come back another time. We're doing special secret for now. Secret bonus stream tomorrow, just because I haven't scheduled it. That's the only reason it's a secret. But it's gonna be great. Tomorrow's probably great. Just to cover my bases in case I fuck it up somehow. We're doing that. We're doing a whole bunch of other like big 100% series like Metal Gear, Yakuza, Armored Core, Ace Combat. Come back for any of it. It's all good. I promise. Mostly. Also, if you enjoyed, leave a like, because algorithm, you know how it goes. If you're looking for links to anything outside of YouTube to engage with the community, check out links in the description below, things like Twitter, Discord server, whatever. Those are all down there. Other than that, though, once again, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope to see you always back here next time. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Thank you for coming to the stream, and goodbye.